It doesn't happen often to be inspired by your very own work. The little drawing that you see on the left, it's my Dandelions cute little video that I shared a couple months ago on my Instagram account, and it has been so popular, crazy popular, that I have been asked to do a full chatty video, and I wondered this is actually quite a good idea. So here I am doing little doodles, dots, drawing to create those gorgeous little dandelions. All you need is some pen and dry pastels, and that's it. We're starting by creating those middle part, and you just dot 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 dot. That's exactly what we're doing. The more patient you are, the better it will be. We just need to create a little bit of a depth, so you can see that I'm repeating the process in some parts of the insert of the middle part, and then we're just adding straight lines. Make sure you're going from inside to outside, because this is the sort of how light it's gonna look and how it's gonna look just good. I don't know how to explain it in English, however it's gonna just look better if you go from inside outside, from inwards to outwards. Few lines and the gentle delicate look that we will create, because dandelion is such a delicate pretty flower, that you need a very delicate lines. So you can see that I'm not fully pressing on the paper either. It's like a swish swish swish. It's like delicate, really gentle touches. And then when you have your lines ready, let's start coloring. Let's start making the dots with dry pastels. For both of our dandelions, I'm going to be using some yellow to start with, but then I will be changing colors, because one dandelion will be more into blues and greens and the other will be more in pinks and purples. As you can tell, I'm just adding more and more color, and I'm going around with the color. Then I'm adding different orangey color. Well, it's actually peachy, I should say. It's more peachy, but honestly, use what you have. Then we're going darker with the red, a few less probably dots because it's darker, so I don't want this to be overwhelming the rest of the colors. And now a touch of purple. Wherever I put those little dots, it's really random. It's just going around. There's no rule in such. And oh, there you go. I'm adding this extra touch of gorgeousness blue. I totally love this shade, I have to say. Link to those dry pastels I'm going to give you in the description box, of course. But if you don't have dry pastels, can you use anything else? Yes, try to use oil pastels. You can try to use maybe watercolor pencils, maybe chalk, kids chalk, because dry pastels is really like a chalky chalk thing. It just has more pigment. But I wouldn't be running away from the chalk. I would like to try it out, or even makeup. Try makeup. As you can tell, one dandelion is more into pinkish, bluish, purplish colors, and then the other one is more into greens. And then with the earbuds, I'm just pressing, pushing, pressing, 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 and just diluting this color and pigment outwards again on both. I'm changing my earbuds in the meantime to make sure that it's not too dirty when I'm doing it. And also then afterwards I felt like, oh, the inside could be slightly more colored as well. And because I was adding pigment, of course I lost some lines, and I figured that also would be nice to add the extra longer lines as for dandelion and the stem, of course. I'm using this great pen. Check the description as well. It's Pilot G-Tech C4. I think it's absolutely amazing. Tons of people already have purchased it from my recommendation, and I don't get sponsorship from Pilot whatsoever. However, I discovered this a few months ago, and I didn't stop using it ever since. It works on wet, it works on dry, it works on everything. It didn't clog, it didn't disappear. The pigment always happens. It is the most amazing pen I have come across in the past years of me being creative. Now, as you can tell, I'm drawing on the dry pastels as well. Sometimes it may not fully 100% work in terms of this pen, as you can tell, but then go again, go around, go on top of that drawing, and it's working. So it's really good one because it does work on many surfaces, on many mediums. Adding little lines, as you can tell, little those feathery things in the middle of the dandelion. It also makes it fuller, makes it more realistic, and also again working with the inside part, adding even more dots. That's just how you're gonna build the beautiful dimension. You're gonna build the proper look and the 3D feeling, and just Okay, it is not real dandelion per se, but it is a magical one. I think it's gorgeousness. I think it's lovely, and I am very proud of it. I absolutely adore this. And you know what's the most important part? When I created the video on Instagram, I remember I recorded it even though it was not planned. I just grabbed camera and just happened to record. And it worked so amazingly. I didn't test anything before. It was just a pure imagination and a total surprise. And it was just me doing my own thing, being inspired in the moment. And it was original drawing. So this one is also a similar one. So I'm very proud of this technique. I hope you will try it. I really do. My beautiful friends, have a gorgeous day, and I'll speak to you very, very soon. I love you. Bye. Bye bye.